You have made a decision, some sort of powerful decision. You decided to let yourself go out of this karmic cycle, a negative karmic cycle. And you made the right decision. So, um, yeah, I'm seeing the Two of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You are on a negative karmic cycle for some time, feeling trapped, feeling like you were being held down, feeling like indecisive about things. And some decision that you made recently that you listened to your intuition about, because the writing was on the wall, but it was sort of it wasn't an easy decision to make. It was hard. And you made it. And you passed the test, whatever test it was. And you chose to go the way of your heart. And because you're going the way of your heart, because you're walking in that way, the Fool, you've released yourself from this negative cycle of karma. Okay? There was a cycle persisting in your life. Okay? And I'll describe it here. It's the Six of Wands in reverse. It's being held down. It's being on the background instead of in the foreground. Leading from behind, but never getting recognition for that leadership that you've displayed. Now you will. Now it's here. You're walking away from this negative cycle of feeling trapped, of being trapped by others, of being put in situations that you can't get out of. And you were about, like, I'm picking up on an energy of you were about to walk right back into a cycle. You were about to make a decision or not make a decision, and that would allow you to be in that cycle again. And you decided to do something that broke you free. Okay? Now you're going on to do great things. And you've always been going on to do great things, but there was a karmic cycle that you were associated with. And the lesson was learned because the lesson was making this decision. The lesson was standing up for yourself, and you did that. Okay, the Fool. Now you're going to be free. Like completely free. More free than you've ever felt. Okay, boundaries. Part of it is you just wouldn't take, like part of the decision you made is you're not going to take any BS. You're not going to accept somebody who's raggedy. You're not going to accept a raggedy old, car to pick you up. You are going to be picked up in the limousine. And that's a metaphor for the experiences that you're choosing to have now in your life. Okay? You're walking away from that. Man, there's something that was like, you put your boundaries up. You said no to someone and you said yes to someone else. Or you said no to something and yes to something else. I feel like the decision was made like today. Today, man. Today. It's almost like you were in like this. You had so much on your plate. You were doing so much. Like you had to. You couldn't see, but you could feel it. And you've been, you've done so much inner work. You've healed so much from where you were used to be that now, even if you don't see it, you still believe it. Even if you just have the feeling within you, that's enough for you to make a decision. And that was the test. That was what you passed. That was the decision you made. You made it based off the feeling. You didn't listen to the words. You felt the words. You didn't just look at what was going on. You felt what was going on, and you could feel it. The words sounded great. It looked okay. It looked great. But for some reason, you had a gut feeling. You had an instinct, and you followed it. And that broke you off this wheel. Okay? Because there was something, some entity, energy, person that was trying to get you on a wheel. And it would have taken you a long time to get off of this wheel, but I'm seeing you walk off the edge. I'm seeing you make a decision from instinct and put up your boundaries with trusting spirit, the spirit inside of you. Okay? It's a beautiful, beautiful trusting moment that you've had. Instinctual prowess is what I'm hearing. The end of a very, very tough cycle, guys. Extremely tough. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Ten of Swords. It's over. It's over. Okay? And I feel like you've been going through it. I mean, the Ten of Swords, to me, talks about long cycles. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Long cycles. Life cycles. Things that you've been through. Things that you've been through again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Stabbed in the back. Multiple times. Okay? And now you're here. You've made the decision. You've trusted your instincts. Spirit is rewarding you. All right? I'm telling you, rewarding you. You're no longer just, you have that inner divine masculine and that divine feminine who are your guides, and you're trusting them. And so you're coming into inner harmony, and that inner harmony is being shown to you on the outside. That's what you're walking into. That's what you're about to walk into here with the Lovers here. Notice the Fool gallantly striding into the Lovers. You could have a lover coming in, okay? This could be about a lover, where you set your boundaries with a lover, okay? You said no to somebody, and because you said no to that person, you're saying yes to somebody else, and it was based off feeling, okay? This could also just mean heavy rewards, feeling that heart-centered awareness reflect itself back to you in your consciousness, in the world around you. With the Lovers here. Innocence, a return to it. A fire that's lit inside of your soul. A third eye awakened. No longer will you just use the outer to make decisions. You'll use that inner eye. Okay? Unconditional love. Love yourself and others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. Look at that. No matter what the outward appearance may be. Mary Magdalene. It's like you're seeing beyond the veil. Okay? And it's easy for you to see beyond the veil. And you've trusted your sight beyond the veil. And that has strengthened your sight beyond the veil. The more you trust it, the more decisions you make from that place, the easier it is to see it. The more you get to see it. And here you are. Okay? Here you are. Loving, the Lover. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Justice, upright. Okay, so I'm just feeling like in the past, in this wheel that you were being put on, it was feeling unfair. It was feeling imbalanced. Like it wasn't exactly what you deserved. It wasn't exactly, you weren't getting what you deserved. You weren't getting what you were putting in for some reason. For some reason. It was because you had people tying you down. You had people holding you down. You had situations that would hold you down. Lack of recognition. No promotions. Hard to access. Okay? People who wouldn't see you for who you were. It was all kinds of things. It was friends. It was family. It was jobs. It was all these things. And you've ended that cycle. Fairness is coming in. Justice, the Fool, walking into the harmonization of the world. It's like you've changed your timeline. You shifted. Okay? And you shifted timelines because you've upregulated your emotional state. You've changed your DNA. And so your DNA isn't even accepting this old wheel of karma, which is why your body, which is why your instincts were telling you, no, this isn't it. Groundbreaking, right? Shaking the ground. This isn't it. This isn't the way to go. I'm walking in a new direction. And now you're getting justice. This could be legal, okay? You could be getting legal justice. You could be getting rewarded for all of your hard work that you put in at work. This could be overtime coming back to you. This could be a big tax return. This could be like things that you've done in the past that you didn't get compensated for, that you're now getting. I'm feeling that energy heavily. Compensation that you were waiting on here with Justice upright. Okay. Also, like fairness could have to do with legal fairness. Maybe inheritance that was denied from you, or property that was denied to you, and now it's being given to you. Divine feminine. Okay, you're in your receiving mode now. You're completely trusting. You're completely in your divine feminine. You walked away from this whole nonsense about pushing up against things, and now you're just letting the world take care of you. Okay, it's beautiful, beautiful energy. Card number 6, nostalgic. You've been here before, but something put you on this negative wheel of karma, and now you're back. Okay? But it's not that you don't know what it is. Like, it's not like a hidden enemy anymore. You can see it clearly without needing to see it. No matter what it looks like on the outside, you can see what it looks like on the inside. You can see what they look like on the inside. And so there's nothing to fear. There's no longer any chance of you getting back on that wheel, because you will stop it. And I'm feeling like, I feel like this was a very last minute thing, a last minute decision, but you just refused. Every party refused to go against this, to go on this wheel. And so you made the decision. And, this is going to reflect into the next couple of years. Like, there's going to be a lot of moments that come up for you where, it sounds good, it looks good, but it doesn't feel good. And so you just move on. And that moving on is always, always, always going to bring you more harmony, more justice, more rewards. Okay? Every time you do it. Every time you do it. Let me see more. The 3 of Swords upright. You're healing that divine feminine, man. The divine feminine was so hurt because I feel like there was for a while when you were on this cycle, you were trusting what people had said to you. You were trusting what people were presenting to you rather than the feeling behind it. And so that divine feminine was hurt because there was a lot of times that you got betrayed or hurt, or people were masking around you and you trusted them, and all these things were happening because that divine feminine, loves and is unconditional. But now I feel like these hearts are going to fall out and you're going to get what you want, especially in love, guys, especially in romance, especially with the lover coming in. Okay. And I feel like this is multiple things for you. Whatever this wheel was, it was affecting your relationships. It was affecting, I feel something legality. Like, it was affecting how you were getting treated by society. It was affecting your protection over yourself. It was affecting the way that you interpreted the world as well. And 9 of Cups upright, you're getting everything that you've ever wanted. Returning to innocence, returning to purity. Okay? No longer will you walk in the way of the mind, or in the way of the, like, not seeing in front of you. Even if your eyes are closed, you'll see in front of you. You'll know where you're going. You already do. It's already unlocked inside you. And I'm feeling a lot of the past this might be coming up right now, like these insecurities, these uncomfortable things, these things that you don't know about, this lack of clarity, and all of that is clearing out. Justice. It's going to feel like you're in a new day, a new dawn. Okay? But what is this? What did they say? Dusk is darkest before the dawn. It's darkest before the dawn. It looks eerie, it looks dark, and then there's this last minute change that you've made, and here's the dawn, and it can only go up from here. And you'll have a whole day of reckoning, of becoming who you are before that nighttime comes again, and you'll be prepared for it. 7 of coins. Okay? Introspection. Material introspection. Like, I'm feeling like you're going to be very comfortable going forward. Comforted by the world. Comforted by these pentacles. This is the first pentacle we see, and it's the 7. The number of God. The grace that you will be given in terms of pentacles, in terms of rewards, is incredible. So much so that it will give you a moment to just sit back and relax, okay? To walk gallantly like this fool. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. The Page of Swords upright. I feel like there will be a time for you to be planning, okay? And I picked up on this energy in one of the last readings here, the 10, this time of planning. Something coming in that will help you plan. That will give you a moment to plan something out. Like, Tell me more about this energy, Spirit, this moment to plan, this like strategy. Planning your future. Look at that. 10 of Cups. 9 of Cups. 8 of... So you get the 9 of Cups, you get everything that you've ever desired. And then you get a moment to reflect, to look back on what happened, to heal, to strategize what you want in the future. You have a huge moment, a whole day. Like you've been going through this darkness and now you have a whole day. It only goes up and up and up and up and up. And in that day time, you have time to, okay, where do I want to put this? Okay, what kind of lover do I want to attract? Where do I want to go? Where do I want to travel? Where do I want to live? How do I want to live? And it's not just that the physicality will be there. It will feel better to you in your body. You'll feel secure, safe, ready, prepared to receive all of the answers that are coming to you, especially in terms of family, friends that will help and support you, fulfillment emotionally in the future. All of these things you're going to plan for, but plan in a way that's that gives your emotional guidance system a spot in the spotlight, a turn, a place of leadership in your journey. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful reading here. We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, what's that? We got the Devil upright. Okay, so something, so money matters here. There's something coming up with money. Maybe money's been taken away, or there's like this energy of Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil upright. Now that's interesting, okay? The Devil, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm picking up on it. I want to just get clarity here for what this is. This is being put in the boundaries position. Protection. That's what I thought. So you have people who are pocket watching you, and you have people who are going after your your money, basically here. Protection. Okay? The Devil, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not sure that you really give... Why is this energy coming up? Devil in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Or Devil upright, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It does feel like there's an energy, entity, whatever, that's trying to get at your money here, okay? 6 of Swords in reverse. You're being taken away from this energy. You're being guided away, taken away. 9 of Wands upright. So there's somebody, this is going back, okay? A little bit back here. As you move forward and you receive your justice and you get back into the divine feminine and you're planning and strategizing, there will be, if there's not already, and I feel like this energy is present actually, there's also something happening around obligation. And what Spirit wants you to know is that you may have to like put down some money on something, or like money will be like you'll have to pay something or something like that. But just know that that's protected. And what it means is you will be given everything that you have to give away here. You will be rewarded, replenished 7 times, 8 times, okay, 9 times what you have to give away here. And so something is going after some form of money of yours. And the angels want you to know that this is protected, okay? What else do we want to know about this? It's protected, but it's also going to be a minute, okay? You'll have to give it up, but it will be replenished for some reason. Psychic, okay? Psychic, you're coming back into who you are. Pisces Vesica. Tell me more. Yeah, quickly. 8 of Wands upright, quickly. Psychic. You've been getting intuitive downloads about this. King of Cups. What they want you to know is that this will be a temporary situation, okay? If you have a situation where you have to pay some money, right? Like you got to pay taxes on the properties and you got to give up some money for a minute, okay? To somebody who's going to help you, or, you got to pay off a car, or you got to pay off some sort of legal fees with justice over here. Listen, that is being protected. That's being given right back to you, okay? You, King of Cups upright, Eight of Wands upright. It's going to be quick, okay? Eight of Wands is fast moving opportunities heading towards this King of Cups. What they want you to know is keep your resilience. Keep your emotional state centered. Don't get too burnt up or riled up about you having to pay down some of this money, whatever this is. It's going to be okay. They're going to deliver this right back to you. It's going to be given back to you eightfold, ninefold, okay? Remember, Hierophant in reverse. This is a card of pursuit. Okay? Pursuing your dreams, pursuing your goals, pursuing the emotional fulfillment. Don't let this phase you. Okay? Don't let it phase you. Don't be phased by it, and it's going to come right back in, even more so. Hierophant in reverse talks about somebody who is on the right path. Okay? Maybe it doesn't look like that on the outside, but your feelings have already told you that this is the right path. And yeah, maybe you got to pay that guy or pay that woman or pay that thing to wrap this up. Okay? Maybe you're paying some sort of legal fee to get an inheritance, and so you have to pay a lawyer to get that inheritance back, right? But whatever you pay down will be returned to you. It's protected energy, okay? So don't worry about it. Hierophant in reverse. You're gonna have to stay vigilant and pursue what you're walking towards. Stay on the path, okay? Stay on the path. Faith is important here, for sure. Purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. The money that you got on you right now, that you're gonna pay to whoever this is dirty money. It was part of the old karmic cycle. Okay? It's dirty money energetically. And so you getting rid of it is gonna allow new energy to come in. And you're gonna see the difference between that old money and the new money. You're gonna see how it rewards you, how it doubles, how it triples, how it stays with you. And you know the difference, right? You probably have both. You got like this, but whatever money this is, there's karma attached to it. And so you getting rid of it is best for you. And your angels want you to know that, okay? So whatever you have to pay, don't worry about it. They set it up that way on purpose. And whoever's receiving this money is receiving dirty money, okay? That's on them. They're going to receive that, okay? You're being called to help with environmentalism. This is part of you cleaning up worldly karma, right? You experiencing this contrast for the amount of time that you experienced it was your mission, part of your mission here. I said that 3 times. What that means is that contrast, that cycle that you were in created so much burning desire in you that you don't even know about. And you're going to see, okay, being in that contrast, being in that pain, being in that suffering, you have no idea how many blessings that's bringing you. It's going to bring you an immense amount of blessings, okay? And right now, it's a purification process. You're seeing it work out. You're seeing the future already. You can psychically tell. All these things are just confirmations for you, right? You can tell. You know your lover's right there around the corner. You know that you're getting justice. You can feel that divine feminine awakening inside of you. You set your boundaries. You did what you did. That old cycle is ending. It's all on the way. It's all on the path, man. All there. Strength. You needed this. You needed to show yourself your own strength. Okay? Cultivating that desire in the contrast. Believing in yourself when there's no way that anyone would believe in themselves. You believed in yourself. You gave it to you. You said, I will conquer. You said, I will get through this. I will make this happen. And you've shown yourself immense strength. And it's not just brute strength. It's gentleness with yourself. It's trust. It's knowing and trusting your own inner instinct, your own inner guidance system. Strength up right here. Soulmate. Okay. We got the lovers here. We got soulmate. Okay. I feel love. I feel great love coming in. Strength. Part of it was your relationships. The negative experiences that you've had with relationships, probably one in particular. is guiding you, like that desire. You have no idea, like that desire that you've had. Oh, I just want you to be the person that I want you to be. I just want you were when you were in those moments, you were just creating the vibrational frequency that was guiding you right to your person. Bam. Exactly who you want. Exactly the type of person that you want, who loves you for who you are. Soulmate. Okay. There it is. Divine masculine. There it is. Divine feminine over here. Divine masculine. Okay. So there's a little bit of space in between these two things. This purification, this money, this whatever money, this dirty money, that's going to happen first. This planet, you deciding everything that you want, taking that pause, that happens first, okay? Sticking to it. Understanding that your inner and your outer world are harmonizing and have already harmonized, and just living in that for a bit. Healing these old wounds that weren't even supposed to be yours, right? Designing your future, purifying your past, recognizing that those desires were the desires that you want. Bam, there's the divine masculine or divine feminine, right? Depending on who you are, whatever. There's your counterpart. There's your soulmate right there. Okay, you needed the strength. You needed it. You wanted to show yourself your own strength. You wanted to cultivate that desire. And, you know, there are ways to cultivate the desire quickly. There are ways to cultivate the desire without experiencing contrast, but you experienced it. Okay? You can't ever change that contrast that you already experienced, but what you can do is recognize that it served a purpose. Okay? It served a purpose, and it's going to bring big boons. Okay? Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. Okay? Whatever your dream is, whatever you're doing right now, like, and what is this poor time? It came out in reverse. Let me pull another one just for clarity. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. So, reach out to others for assistance. You're being called to seek out assistance in terms of, like, I feel like what this is you can't really, you're going through a big transition, right? You're letting go of this old karma. You're bringing on the new karmic wheel. And there's a sense of not really seeing how valuable you are. I'm picking that up a little bit, okay? Especially in terms of career and what you're doing. That sense is simply a shifting of your consciousness, okay? A death that you're going through, a 10 of swords. You're dying to your old self, and your old self is sort of the one who was, you know, doing the thing and making the things happen. And so this is why you're being asked to go seek advice. Because the more you get an objective point of view about how are you doing, what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, the more you'll see that you're actually really on the right path with whatever you're doing, and that you're really good at what you do. And you're really, really destined for what you do. Like, it's written in the stars, it's in your astrology, it's been predetermined. Like, you just are so good at this one thing, but it's hard for you to see it because of how good you are at it and how long you've been good at it. Okay? Ask others for help. Ask others to help you. Get advice from someone else. Reach out to others for assistance. Can I get clarity on what we're reaching out to others for here, Spirit? These all three cards are giving me ask other people for help. Instead of trying to do everything by yourself, ask your spirit guides first and foremost to guide you to who to ask for, right? Knight of Pentacles upright. You have an amazing offering. You have something that's beautiful. You're so worthy, okay? And the reason why you're being asked to ask others for help and assistance is because, I mean, they're going to show you who you are. They're going to let you know, hey, you are the bomb. Like, you are great. Yeah. They're going to let you know, hey, you have a lot to, you have to give yourself flowers sometimes. You know, you got to be who you are. You got to be confident in who you are. And right now, because of the shifting that's happening in the energy, it's like there's this sort of distortion happening. And so what Spirit's saying is like, hey, go reach out. Go ask people for help. Like, support, like especially, you know, emotional support, financial support if you need it because you're giving away this money, whatever it is. Ask for it and be willing to just accept it. Get into the receiving mode of, you know, other people helping you. Okay? Two of wands upright. The vision, the world. You know, coins, cups, stays. People around you right now are gonna light your fire and they're gonna help you with a lot of stuff. Okay? The world is in your hands and you don't even see it, I don't think. Okay? Asking people for help, for assistance, for guidance. You know, maybe not their opinions of you necessarily, but just ask them, like, hey, is there anything that I could be doing better? Is there anything that I could, you know, and you'll find so many good things, okay? Another thing I'm getting is like, you're receiving. Like, just ask. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Like, if you need help with something, ask for it. You don't gotta go do it yourself. You don't got, that was the old karmic cycle. Having to figure it out, having to just make it work by yourself. The new karmic cycle is you ask for it and there it is, bam. Secure, safe, grounded. Take your time. Okay, take your time. You got it. We'll help you. We're right here. Spirit is saying we're right here. We're right here. Okay? It's not just spirit though. It's also people around you, which is very, very cool to me. I love that people are wanting to help you. Okay? And it's more so like your vibration has shifted. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. See, here's the thing. And I was picking up on that energy. It's like you are so good at what you do. You're so good at what you want to do. And and all you got to do is just put yourself out there a little bit. Okay? Maybe be a little bit vulnerable. And voice your concerns. Like maybe you're not having the best, you're not viewing yourself in the way that the world is viewing you right now. And it's self-consciousness coming up and it's purging itself out, right? So just ask, hey, what can I, you know, and you could even take out your journal and write it all down. Write all these questions down, okay? But I'm telling you, people are going to lift you up. People are going to let you know how good you're doing. Okay, Ace of Cups in reverse. What do we got there? Hanged Man upright. So it's like an awakening. There's a version of you that you're releasing and letting go of. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, the 3 that flipped out. Look at this. We got the Emperor, the Tower in reverse, and the 7 of Swords in reverse. The Hanged Man upright. So you're walking away from somebody. So there was like, this feels like a father. This feels like a father figure or like a domineering masculine energy who was putting you down for a while in this old cycle. Okay? Trying to get away with it. The Tower in reverse. Like they were trying to cause chaos in your life. Trying to cause you to feel bad about what you do or, you know, feel bad about your career or make you feel less worthy than you really are. The Hanged Man is telling me that you've awoken. You're awake. You're ready to ask. You stepped away from all that BS, okay? Whoever this man is, they're doomsday. They're the devil. Emperor in reverse. Like, completely tyrannical. Tower in reverse. They wanted to cause so much chaos for you. And that's what you're clearing up by going to others. By asking spirit for help. By asking your guru. By asking your cherished friends that are coming in and getting rid. Got time to take action. Ace of Cups in reverse. Getting rid of these negative Nancys, man. These negative emperors. They have no power here. Yeah, letting go, simplifying your life. Magician in reverse. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. There's like a dark chaos magician, emperor in reverse, tyrannical person that you're waking up to. All right? This person had a lot of influence over you in the past cycle. They had a lot of a will over you, and they just aren't going to have it anymore. Okay? We could talk about them, but I mean, I'm feeling like two of cups. Oh, see, I'm getting 2 of coins in reverse. Simplicity. See, I'm stumbling right over my words here. They don't want it. They're trying to make you stumble. Okay? But you're simplifying it. It's super simple. Okay? They're trying to put you in Um, damn, their whole life, man. They've been trying to put you in like chaos, trying to get away with something. But see, here's the thing. This is what you're doing. You're setting your boundaries. There's a very specific masculine energy who's like very dark magician energy. Hold on. We're gonna pull more here. Yeah. Yeah. So this is somebody who saw your glory but didn't want to glorify you. This is somebody who wanted you to stay at a level that you were at. They don't want you to grow. They don't want you to see your own worth, value. Okay? But Spirit is saying, hey, listen, this is not you. This is not your energy. This is not even your own voice in your head or your own insecurities. This has come from somebody who, slighted you, gave you these offhanded remarks, somebody that you used to look up to with the Emperor in reverse. And there's an awakening happening here, okay? And this is why you're being asked to help, to ask others for help, to ask your spirit guides for help. This is what you're healing, your action taking, your opportunities pursuing, your simplicity. This person, whoever they are, they wanted to cause chaos because that's what they went through, okay? They wanted you to go through the same things that they went through. But you're standing up, you're taking the lead, you're blazing your own trail, you're making your own path with the King of Wands. Okay? You're destroying this. Okay? This is where it all stemmed from. You want to know where this old karmic cycle came from? It came from this Emperor in reverse. Okay? Tower in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. They were in your head. They wanted to be in your head. They didn't want you to succeed. Okay? They speak, what goes out of your mouth will defile you, not what goes into it. And what comes out of their mouth, they were trying to defile not only themselves, but you. Either knowingly or unknowingly. But with the Emperor in reverse, it's knowingly. Okay? Seeing the way that you were getting recognized and rewarded and sort of wanting to take it away from you. Wanting to put you on a pedestal lower than them. Okay? And this is what caused this Wheel of Fortune reverse. It was a long cycle. So I'm feeling father figure, I'm feeling old mentor, stuff like that. They were in your life for a long time. Slowly picking away at you. Slowly picking away at your confidence, okay? Asking you to respect them or something like that, okay? And here you are, starting a new cycle. Knight of Swords upright, going after it. Don't worry about it. Your higher self is defending you. Just ask, okay? Just ask for help. Ask for the protection of Archangel Michael. Ask for this clarity. Because that clarity is either here already or it's coming. Okay? Six of what they reap, they shall sow. Okay? It's like you were in a position of begging. You were in a position of needing help. And they made fun of you. They put you down. But now the roles are getting reversed. Now you're going to be in a position of power, and they're going to be in the position that they were making fun of you for being in. Okay? Empress upright. And you're Gucci. Like, here's the Emperor in reverse. Empress upright. Getting the love of your life. Standing true to your own belief system. Getting the help that you deserve. Getting off that wheel that wasn't even yours. Getting rid of this dirty money. They might have given you this dirty money. They might have been part of the reason why you had it. Empress in reverse, you are in a season of harvesting. And they get to experience the tower. They get to experience everything that they wanted to put you through. That's on them, dude. It's on them. Too bad. So sad. Embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. This is what you're doing. Okay? And so I'm just getting again and again. Ask for help. And if you don't know who to ask for help, be ready to ask for help. Ask your spirit guides first and foremost. Ask your angels. Ask your guru. But be ready to receive help. Be ready to ask for it whenever you need it. You don't have to go and ask for it right away if you don't have anybody specifically or anything specifically that you need to ask. But just know that it's time. Okay? Know that you're going to get it as soon as you ask. All right? Empress, the dreamer. This is a new cycle, guys. And the end of an old karmic, debris, terrible, that was put on you. It wasn't even yours, but it created a desire within you that's going to breed success and beautiful, beautiful energy for the rest of your life. Okay? I love you. That's where I'm going to leave the reading. Have a wonderful rest of your night, day, month, year. Bye-bye.